What's up, guys, and welcome to a really cool episode. I'm very excited to finally get this out to you. I know I've been kind of teasing about it a little bit, not too much, but I'm finally going to introduce to you something that is going to be a really cool project that me and Nate are going to be working on. Give you a little bit of backstory. I used to own a 2005 Legacy GT, and when I had it, I bought it as a winter beater. I wasn't really looking to make it into a project or everyday daily driver kind of thing. I just needed it for the winter. I had a 2015 Jetta that was terrible in the winter. It was bad. So I bought it for those reasons and those reasons only. I ended up selling it to Nate's brother Luke because it had some issues that I just wasn't feeling like dealing with. Like I said, I didn't want to put a lot of time or money into it at all. Fast forward to 2 years later, Luke is selling the car and he is selling it to me. So some of those problems that the car had when I sold it to him was we didn't know, but the turbo was completely blown. We did know that it was having a boost leak. It was only putting out like 5 pounds of boost at the time. Clearly there was something wrong. When I sold it to them, they opened it up, they figured out the turbo was fucked. So that was the biggest issue there. Head gasket was blown too. Burning oil, leaking oil, all that good stuff. All that normal Subaru stuff. But now getting it back, it still has a head gasket problem, but now there's an evap sensor problem. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But all past problems and current problems aside, the car is back in my possession. I have it. I'm excited about it. My wife is thrilled, but you know, you support the ones you love, and I appreciate you, Katie, for dealing with my garbage and my shenanigans. We're gonna be basically stripping this car completely on the inside, and we're going to be making this basically a full-out track rat. We're gonna rip it around the track. We're gonna bog it in the winter. We're just gonna do everything possible to this car that you shouldn't do to a car on a daily driver. So that is the big exciting project that we're getting ourselves into here, and this video is going to give you a ton of cool stuff to watch. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy the process of this build, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. Maybe we'll do some crazy stupid stuff. Maybe you can suggest to us stupid crazy stuff we can do to it. It's basically gonna be a free-for-all. So sit back and enjoy. Here's a question. Is it a bad idea to go hand in a ticket for an inadequate muffler wearing a Subaru hoodie? We're gonna find out. So let's do a little walk around real quick. This is 2005 Legacy GT, and it's a little ripper. Go through the exterior. We're gonna need new front bumper, new hood, new grille. Either clean out the headlights and make those look nice, or if they're too far gone, get new ones. New wheels are definitely on the agenda. Just typical fucking 14-year-old car shit here. Side skirt and door, that's probably gonna be fixed. This rust, we're gonna clean that up real good. Back bumper is fucked. Yeah, back bumper. The trunk cover here, this needs to get replaced. The rest of the trunk's pretty sound, but the trunk cover here with the license plate, that needs to get fixed. If I really want to get down and dirty, right there. Some more rust here. This side skirt's good. A little dent here, that's no big deal. Rust here, rust here. I think the overall plan is to get all the bodywork good and paint this a different color. That's obviously a little down the road. Need a new fog light cover there. Interior is pretty dope, honestly. It's in good condition, but not for long because it's gonna be stripped. I already got the back seat bottom off because it's literally just like 2 pins and you just push down and pull up. So basically this is all gonna get stripped. Back seat's gonna come off, seat belts are gonna come out. Eventually the floor lining's gonna come out. But that can stay in there for now. Maybe we'll keep it in. We'll see. Probably not. So basically, I'm just gonna go about it looking at all the bolts and taking them off. There's really no rhythm I'm gonna be doing it right now. It's the first time I've ever replaced a back seat or taken out a back seat. All I know is that it's coming out. Worked on the car for about 5 minutes now. I'm already bleeding. That's just how it goes. So basically I'm going to this blind. Never even looked up how to take a back seat out. But this bracket, that bracket, that bracket, and that bracket is everything that holds it to the bottom. What holds it at the top might be in the trunk. So I might have to switch around. I might as well just do this part while we're at it, because we're gonna take all the lining out. So all this is coming out. This I already started going at. This is all gonna come out, which will probably give me better access to the back seat. This is easily just a nice Google or YouTube search away, and I'm probably like, back seat's already out. But we're just gonna do this blind, 100% blind, and see if we can get her done here. So as you can probably see there, this did nothing. These clips suck terribly, and those aren't going to be used anyways. So I said, screw it, we're just going to rip them out. Hey, I cut myself again. Man, I've been battling this seat for no reason, because I'm pretty sure that it's just 3 clips up top. And what's holding me back is the seatbelt that I couldn't get off. So we're just gonna lift this bad boy up. There we go. Let her rip. So, great news is this back seat is in pristine condition. This car is 14 years old, and that's the damage on here. A little bit of scratching. Oh, that's my blood. That's my blood. There's no scratching on that thing. That will be definitely sold. Yeah, so this is what I was dealing with. This is basically all you're dealing with. So there's 1 clip here, 1 clip here, and 1 clip over there. And you just got to get that seatbelt out of the way. Yeah, that's it. And then you push up, you pull out. That's what she said. So there we go. This stripped down trunk. Got the spare out of there. You can see this bumper definitely got rear-ended at one point. It's cracked here. Nice zip tie job. I didn't do that. Yeah, like this little crack here, if I really care about that, I probably won't. But I mean, look at this fucking muffler. Or sorry, I shouldn't even say a muffler. It's terrible, terrible fitment. We're gonna have to fix that for sure. But she sounds pretty good for being a nice eBay straight pipe. I started going over here and try getting this stuff out, but then I realized if I take this out, it's gonna take this whole thing out. And then this is a whole separate project because I gotta take the seats out to get this whole thing out of here. So that'll be for another day. But yeah, and then we gotta get the seatbelts out, get the headliner out there. I don't know if it's gonna go complete strip out. Probably. We almost have a full dollar. We might have a dollar. Yo, we got a dollar!
Somebody's going to get in Arizona.
$1.20, $1.30, and a paper clip, buddy. That would be a penny that has been here since the car was made. It's a hammer. It's a fucking Allen key, dude. 2 strikes, you're out. I mean, a flathead would have been a little better, but. I saw it! Alright, so on that side, the backs were 14s, the fronts were 13s. And now this side, the front is, the front's 14. Can't wait to see what the back's gonna be, because that'll be really funny if that's like a 12, 19 or something. The fronts are 14s. Yeah. No, it's 13s on the other side. Or is that just because they were so fucked?
They were so fucked, that's what I was just saying.
Disregard everything I just said. So get the right angle here. Did that not just look like you're trying to deadlift something?
You put everything you had into that. What is the issue?
So the guy before me who owned this car put like a simple bullshit like USB charger, aux cord.
Do you have wire cutters?
I probably do, but that means I have to get out of the car. So basically everything we're just tearing apart right now is completely useless because it's a pile of shit. No one's ever gonna want that. There it is, look at that. It worked like shit when I did use it. It would like play, you'd put your volume on max and it would be so low, wasn't even worth listening to. So, garbage. My GoPro died yesterday while we were doing everything, and you kind of missed a big chunk of what we did. At some point of recording yesterday, I said, oh, this will be the last thing we do today, and I think it was just getting the seats out. But instead, we did absolutely everything that we could to the interior of this car. So the carpet is gone, the seats are gone, literally every piece of trim is gone. We finally got the back seat out, or the top liner there with the back seat belts. Those are gone. You know, airbags are taken out. Pretty much this thing is completely stripped from the floor up, and then just obviously the dash is the only thing that's still intact, besides the door cards. We might keep the door cards in, but we might not, because Nate needs that one, and I might actually just gift it to him. I ended up getting super lucky on selling all this stuff. I found a guy who bought the full set of seats, front and back seats, in Batavia, which is like 40 minutes from here, so I had to go there anyways. Delivered them yesterday, and while we were sitting there talking, I told him, like, if you need anything else, I've got literally every single piece of an interior of a 2005 Legacy GT that I'm not going to be doing anything with. I was probably just going to throw it all up for sale, whatever. And he's like, you know what? I'll take the whole lot. So he ended up we came up to a price for him to buy the entire interior of this car. So just like that, seats are sold, interior is sold. That's so sick, because then that just means we can get going on stuff. So I have the WRX shift knob on here right now because he wanted that piece for the boot and everything, and it's just like it all connects. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw this on there, even though this is a 5-speed and the WRX is a 6-speed. He wanted that middle console there. I gave him the vents, and then I just kind of, you know, the glove box is gone. I don't know, but it's basically just gonna be completely stripped from everything you could see. And then it's probably how it's gonna stay, honestly. Yeah, it's sick. I'm excited, because once we get everything done in here, stripped wise, because obviously we're gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to get new seats, and clean this up and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's just gonna stay stripped. So then we can start working on the exterior problems, and then obviously when we're done with that, we can start working on motor stuff, and that's gonna be sweet. All right, so my dumbass decided to not record the entire process of taking this dash out. So this is gonna look really easy. But Brian, let's rip her out. So basically, I had to obviously take the radio out, and there's a bunch of screws over here, a bunch of screws in here and over there, and then to take the gauge cluster off, there's literally just a screw right here. We're sitting here yanking on it for like 10 minutes, not even thinking about all the wires connecting to the gauge cluster, because that was really, you know, stupid. So then there's just that, and there's 2 more screws, and then once you get the gauge cluster, the radio off, and the 2 pull pins here, it really just pries right off. Finagle it. Here,
You're gonna have to like lift your side.
Yeah, here, I'm clear from this side. There you go.
I need, yeah. Wow, where are you gonna put it?
Just put it on the ground right now. There's probably something else.
Shit ton of wire.
All right, so we got a couple more wires to disconnect here.
my grandma driving right now.
Raise the seat. Remember that commercial? I can't touch the pedals. Then lower the seat.
Definitely.
I think our dimensions are a little off here. Wait. Ain't gonna work. Might have to get a different lawn chair.